Good morning, gamers. Yeah, so I thought it's time for us to have one final little chat before we're done forever. I don't know what the future of the Ramen Squid channel is gonna be, but it's probably not gonna be cranes, you know. Started this journey in 7th grade because I was bored and I thought it'd be funny, and really it transformed into something absolutely amazing. You know, just a real challenge of like dedication, perseverance, how many times you're willing to redo something over and over and over. I made this folder on, hold on. And I don't know, it means a lot. I think it's time for us to kind of just have a little chat. Just kind of started the game. May 18th. Yeah, so that was day number 1. I was at Jay's house. I remember, and basically, I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I made a crane a day for 1,000 days to get 1,000 cranes? And, you know, and then I did, and that's what happened. So, I don't know. It's been an absolutely insane journey. And I don't know, we've always had the day ones. We had Tara and Marco there from day 1. Tara clutched up during the concussion era. She got me those 3 cranes when I was really dead. You know, absolutely insane. And we had, those were back in my streaming days. So, like back when I was doing like Breath of the Wild streams and those David Starter, the legend. Bro's still here, you know. And he was a real day 1. That shows how long this is going to take to upload, because I'm talking for a really long time. But, you know, it's been wild. Like, to think that this has been 1,000 days, guys. A little less than 3 years. It's still, like, my life has changed so much in those 1,000 days. It's been crazy. Like, if you were to tell this little 7th grade me all the stuff that we did, he'd be probably freaking out right now. So, yeah, you know, it's been wild. So oh man, I remember day 20, and we made it out of, like a legal pad, yellow paper. I thought, yeah, you know, it's a special day. Day 20 is a special day. That's what I said, guys. I said day 20 is a special day. I said day 50 was a special day, because, you know, that was all that it meant, right? Because, I mean, day 50, when you've only done 50 cranes, I mean, that's pretty big. But now, there I was, 450, 550, 650, 750. 750 was kind of big. But, like, going through all of that in the end, and I don't know, it just seems so, like, little now. You know? And, damn, I really should have wrote a script for this. And, you know, 31 hours, guys. 31 hours. I remember when we hit 1 hour. I don't know when that was, but it was definitely like in the 100 eras. Like pre-100 era. That was in the double digits, guys. There were cranes that were made with double digits. Single digits, even. Like, those first 9 cranes, I remember those. Those are pretty crazy. And, you know, like, looking back, this is our first 4-digit crane. Last 4-digit crane, and you know what? For that matter, only 4-digit crane. Because it's day 1,000. And I don't really know what I'm going to do. After, you know, you know, how lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? So, really, this has been an absolutely insane adventure. Just the memories we've made along the way. It's so crazy to think that for each day, there's a crane that goes along with it, where I probably didn't talk about what happened that day because I just talked about random stuff, or like made noises or something. But, you know, yeah, that was something. That was really, it's really something to be at the end of a journey that's so like monumental. It's been part of my life for so long, and now it's over. I don't know. I remember on the second day, I was quoting the odd ones out. I was like, yeah, that second step is really important. And now we're on the 1,000th step. This is the last step. Like, everybody always says, like, oh, yeah, the most important step you can always take is always the next step. But this is the next step. And that's the final step. So, thought it would be nice to, I don't know, have a final little chat with you guys. So, as we kind of progressed into the 200 era. Day 200 was on Tara's birthday, and that's when the dates started to align, because that was December 1st, so it was always, like, something. And then that was, we kind of pushed through. We had the whole pre-recording cranes. I was really scared in that era, guys. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm going to no Wi-Fi for, like, 4 or 5 days, right? And I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? And then, I did the pre-recordings. I got it done. I remember in the very beginning, I tried reading Harry Potter. I just wanted to see how far I could reading it like a minute at a time. And, we made it pretty far. And I think when it got really real, it was probably day 150-ish. We were at school, we had to pick up some science supplies. And then Becky, the science teacher, was like, how are those cranes going? I still watch them. And that blew my mind. That was absolutely insane. To think that, like, oh yeah, somebody watches these. Like, people watch these. This is, like, a series that's, like, that people watch. That's, like, important to people. I don't know how important it was, but, like, it existed. And I think that was just so special to me. To, like, hear that, like, people cared, And, this crane's done, I guess, like, but, I mean, the journey, the video isn't, so, yeah, I guess we can kind of just leave that there. Of editing, but we got a pen. I just gotta write the day. So this is number 1000, February 9th, 2023. There it is, guys. Number 1000. The final crane of this YouTube series. And this is the exact same ink I used to draw on the first one. And I wanted to finish it the way I started. And just with the exact same 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, red ink on the bottom, right wing. And, not really, it kind of depends how you look at it, but it's like, yeah, this side. I would leave this like this. And then I remember, it was 9th grade, it was soccer. And then it was New Roads versus us. And Kai and Pablo from PS1 came up and like, hey man, you still in cranes? And that blew my mind, because that was like 550, that was like 500, 600. I was like, oh yeah, like people watch these. And just like, I don't know, it's like I feel like that's like what it must be like to like get recognized like as a famous person. And yeah, so we can take a little journey. We're going to leave this stop recording, but 30 hours, guys. 3 hours, 22 minutes, plus however long it took for all the big cranes. But let's just take a look. This is in the flesh. This is it. Like 1,000 days of hard work. All right, so we're going to kind of do a little crane recap while we're here. So this is day 1. Crane numero uno. This is the first crane. It's there right on this wing. Number 1, focus. 5/18/2020. This was big, guys. This was the first step of an absolutely insane journey. The next milestone we have, number 365. You can't really see it because it was like written in pencil. Day 365. 1 year of cranes. And You know, that was pretty big to think like, oh yeah, we did something every day for a year straight. And then that just blew my mind. Just all of that leading up to a year. Then, oh wait, I forgot one, hold on. This was 100. I made out of tinfoil. I don't know why. Because it's like, there's like that paper with like foil on one side and then paper on the other. I thought it'd be similar to that. It wasn't. It was awful. This sucked to make. But this is 100. I streamed it. It was in my bedroom. Yeah, that was a pretty big crane. And this is 500. This is the halfway point of the crane series. Kind of kept us going. This is number 500. That was halfway. That was a pretty sentimental video, you know? And, you know, that was like 9th grade. You know, to think that was only halfway through. That was like October of 9th grade. And then, it was a halfway point. That's when I knew I couldn't quit. Like, 300, 400 was like, all right, if I was going to quit, it'd be now. We did 100, we did a year. So, like, at this point, I've ridden the same date on a crane multiple times. Like, this date, let's see. The 22nd of September, I know how to do that. That was 500. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've ridden that crane. That was, like, day, like, 130-something. Yeah. And then, here it is. Day 1,000. The final crane. And just, like, the journey we've done together, I don't know, it really just wouldn't be possible without you guys. So, thank you guys. I don't know why I'm, like, ending the video. There's still a lot to cover, guys. So, let's, next on the little crane agenda, we got this thing. He's a little bigger, don't you think? This was crane number 944. It's not going to focus, is it? 944. We made this on the last day of food science. And it was just out of the paper. Ben had it. It was kind of left over, but it fell over. It's fine. And then this was the chunky crane. This was our practice. This is when I kind of figured how to, like, make, like, big cranes. I was like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So this thing, that was wire in it because it wouldn't stay up because of how would paper stay up. And then all of this, 999 cranes. Okay, so these cranes, they've been places. So let's talk about this. I know I mentioned Paris a lot, but I didn't really, like, go into detail. I lost my iPod in Germany somewhere, and we got it back now. That's what I'm recording it on, but I need to record it on my mom's phone. And that's kind of when I started the whole, like, voiceover while I'm recording thing. And so some of these cranes, I don't know which ones exactly because, I don't know, math is hard. But some of these cranes have been to more continents than you. So, L. But also, like, these cranes have truly been all over. These have been to Utah. They've been to Colorado. They've been to Wyoming. They've been to Arizona. Day 20 was, like, in Arizona or something. We were in, like, the hotel in the Grand Canyon or Sedona. And we made that. And then this is the big boy. It doesn't even fit in one camera frame. Oh, yeah, it does. This one, mother of all cranes. We made this one yesterday, as you know. And this took an hour to make, guys. 1 hour of my life went into making that. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but considering the fact that all of these cranes, okay. Every single one of these cranes took a combined total, 30 hours. That one took a 30th of that. One crane took the same amount of time, 999 of them. And, I don't know, I just thought that was wild to me. Like, holy cow. Just, this crane, it's bigger than me. This crane's bigger than me. Yeah, hold on, we gotta get an actual angle. Don't hold this. My dad's holding the camera. This is me. Hi. I don't know if you didn't know what I look like. This is what I look like. This is the crane. This is bigger than me. If we shovel the crane aside. it's bigger than me. This little piece of paper, it's bigger than me. It's probably bigger than you too, unless you're like 8 feet long or whatever. I don't know how measurement works. But yeah, you know, biggest crane ever made. Thanks. Yeah, that's kind of a nice little disorganized pile, but it's fine. You know, I think it's this crane. Yeah, this crane. This is the Teddy Diss Track crane. I just thought that was worth mentioning because it was important, monumental. And honestly, you could, I don't know, you could like sunbathe, no, not sunbathe, snow angel in all these cranes if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I don't want to crush it, but you could. That's the thing. Like if you just like kick it, foot reveal, you could kind of just like grab a handful and just go like, woo! Lot of utility. I didn't really think about what I'm gonna do with all these. I get my wish, I guess, but that one's for me. And you know, all 1,000 cranes. It's here. So I guess for the final time, and I guess I'm not gonna say see you guys tomorrow, because I'm not. But you know what? It's been a hell of a run. I would not. Also, hold on, I almost forgot. Shout out to the best friends who made this epic sign. Hold on, it's gonna take a while to unravel this, which is like imagination. Y'all, they made me a sign. They made me a sign, guys. It even has my little tag down there. I don't know what that number is, but like they made me a sign, and I think that's really, truly. Couldn't have done it without them. This is it. Family photo with the sign and flat crane. I can fix that. But you know what, guys? It's been real, guys. It's truly been like it's been so great just doing it all. The diary entries of my life, I guess. And you know, this is I don't know, it's something that's been part of my life, and it's gonna hurt to say goodbye, but if it didn't end, I guess it wouldn't be as meaningful. So without further ado, got the sign, we got the family photo. It's been real, y'all. So good night, gamers.